Hi guys, it's me, Fredbear from FNAF Fabletails. And well, I've got some big news. We have gotten over 1,000 subscribers here on the channel, so we made a Discord server to celebrate just for you fans. We would love for you all to join it. Make sure to like and subscribe and watch all of our new videos, maybe even see behind the scene pictures. You guys all have a nice day, and keep an eye out for new series that might be popping up with our little world within.
Hey guys, it's me, Elijah, from the FNAF and Fabletails series, and soon to be Find and Suspect series. I just wanted to tell you that in the description below, there is a Google form where I need people to audition for. I need actors, editors, artists, builders, etc. Maybe animators too, because I have plans. Anyways, editors will get paid $20 per edited video. Artists will get paid $8 per thumbnail. That, since that's all we can afford, as it's coming straight out of my pocket, instead of YouTube, because YouTube doesn't pay me. Anyways, and animators will get $15 per animation. It's more of a compromise thing. The editors and artists now are okay with this amount. Anyways, I need people to audition for those roles. I especially do need builders and actors. They're mostly volunteer work, but it will help a lot, and we have fun doing it too. So if you guys could audition down in the Google form below, that would be great. Enjoy the video.
Hello everybody, I am Music Man, and this is Bonnie with me, and I am playing Security Bridge.
This is the final video. Today we're gonna listen to those discs, do the canon ending, and then watch the endings on a separate YouTube video.
Alright, so we must now go to maintenance tunnels.
Yeah, we have to go to the maintenance tunnels.
Yep. Simply put, I am not hiding, you cannot see.
But I?
And there it is. Freddy and friends.
Right, cassette.
Yep.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you feeling today? You look a little tired.
This one's about Vanessa.
Yes.
Well, it's been a while since we last spoke. How's your anxiety been? You did so well with your calming protocols when we first worked together. Are you still using those? Yes? Okay, good. Well, now I understand there's a new issue. It came on just recently, rather suddenly. Can you tell me about it?
What issue? I've been doing my job. I come in and sit at my desk and do my work.
Yes, of course you do. Your performance reviews are good. But a routine check of your online history has revealed that you've spent quite a bit of time with someone in an encrypted conversation.
Oh.
We have transcripts, and I've read them.
Afton,
but it's not clear
maybe?
what you're talking about in these conversations.
Perhaps.
I can't make sense of it. You must be getting something from these that I'm not getting, right? Who are you talking to in these?
No one. Sometimes I talk with Lewis. He's in the marketing department. He's nice, I guess.
Yes, I see.
Do you have a
Lewis
crush?
here. But there's someone else.
Someone else. I can't help but think it's Afton. Alright, play the next one. Music Man? Music Man? Hello?
Good morning. Isn't it a pretty day? No? What's the matter? Oh, right. Too bright. I'll pull the shades.
Looks like this is like a different patient.
Better?
The silent one.
When the shade's pulled, it feels like we're in a cubbyhole or a cave? Yeah?
Is she
So
talking
you're
to
not
her?
talking to me again today.
Is she talking to them
This
like a
isn't
child?
all that productive, you know.
She's not
Don't you think the
treating it
sessions are
like
more
a child.
successful when you
Is this
talk to me?
Gregory?
Maybe.
You know, everyone associated with this company gets performance reviews, right? When my sessions don't get results,
Well,
my
why would
reviews aren't
Gregory
very
need
good.
performance reviews?
If you
is
don't
the
want to
thing.
talk for your own sake,
knows?
how about for mine? You don't want
Who
me
is
to
this,
get
then?
in trouble, do you? I could be put in the corner for a timeout.
See, she's talking to
You think
this
that's funny,
this
huh?
patient like a child. But why would a child need performance reviews?
I have no idea.
Hi, go ahead. Sit down.
I don't know you. What
Wait,
happened
what?
to...
Oh,
It's a different.
we'll get to
Oh,
know
it's
each
a
other
different
in no time.
therapist.
I've read through all your files,
whatever.
so I feel like we've been talking for weeks. I feel like I know your dad, too. Bill, right? Your
Bill.
dad's name
That's
was Bill.
interesting. Bill's short for William. That's interesting.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I try to do what I'm supposed to do.
I know you do. Your supervisor notes that you follow instructions perfectly. Your dad made you follow instructions, didn't he? I'm talking about the custody battle between your mum and your dad.
Well,
Your
that's
dad
interesting.
didn't play fair, did he? He used to make your mum look bad in court. I'm
Oh.
so sorry that happened to you. Do you want to talk about how that felt? I suppose I don't need you to tell me it felt bad to have a parent scare you into saying things that weren't true. He manipulated you. It wasn't your fault. It's really sad.
Oh, that just
But
sucks.
it's common for one parent to use their child to hurt the other parent. I know your mum after she lost the custody
What the heck?
case.
That's
Did her-
average.
I'm supposed to be a
Her mom.
What happened to
Oh.
her had nothing to do
That
with
sounds
you.
really weird.
Even though it was your testimony.
So her
that did
mom's
it.
name was glitched
Was
out.
that testimony
Weird.
true?
Indeed.
Interesting.
I didn't think so. But your dad is to blame, not you.
Interesting. Her mom's name was blurred out, and her dad's name is Bill, which is also short for William. That's interesting.
It's quite odd.
You're not going to talk to me? No? What's the problem?
Oh, it's fun
the
again.
flowers? Yes, these are particularly fragrant today, aren't they? I'll move them. There. Now, let's see. What are you looking at? You're amazingly alert, aren't you? All right. Well, I'd like to have you tell me about yourself. But I can see that you're not going to do that. Or are you? All right then. If you aren't going to talk to me, I'll just go by these notes. You just sit there and be comfy. Or not. That chair doesn't really fit you, does it?
Interesting.
This won't take long. Let's see. Your previous counselor is no longer available. Does that bother you?
So they have counselors.
No. You don't look
Not
surprised
therapists.
to see me sitting
Yeah.
here instead of your last therapist.
Oh, wait, what? Now I'm confused.
Well, then.
I
let's
assume
get
the
to
same
it.
thing almost, basically.
I'll admit
Oh,
that
I
some
guess
of
a
what's in
counselor
your
and a
file
therapist
is a
are pretty
little
much the same thing.
surprising.
Yeah.
Overall, you don't come across as a troublemaker. But if you read between the lines, it's clear that you have a little rebellious side, right?
Interesting.
And I'm surprised.
That pretty much
by your
explains what
knowledge of
Gregory
computers.
is.
You're
See?
something of a phenom.
Gregory knows.
Do you know
Gregory
what that
knows
word
how to
means?
work computers,
It means you
and
have
he's
unusual skill,
rebellious.
like a hacker.
I'm
I assume you know what
now
a
I'm
hacker
strongly
is.
guessing this is Gregory.
Yes?
I don't know why,
Do you
but it
think of
feels like
yourself as a
this
hacker?
one's Gregory
Yeah.
because Gregory, throughout the game, knows how to work the computers, and is rebellious against anyone that's older and higher authority.
Not only that, but they
Huh?
they work the whole parts and service machine.
Yeah.
Good morning, Vanessa. Let's jump right in, shall we? I got a message last night about you, and I have to be honest, it was upsetting. Apparently, the IT department has put together a pretty lengthy report chronicling non-job related communications that have been coming to your computer.
I thought she
The
wasn't
fact that
supposed to be
you're still
accepted
doing
into the
something
position.
Obviously not work related on the job is disturbing enough. But what bothers me about what I read is that the messages you're getting seem very manipulative in nature. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I get a lot of messages from friends. I like when Lewis writes to me. He's funny.
I'm not talking
Oh.
about Lewis.
I
You
think she
know
really
who
has
I'm
a crush
talking
on him.
about. Why won't you open up about it?
You should ask Lewis out, bro.
What you might not know is that this person who's been sending you messages has been hacking into your personal files too. These are the same files I have here. These
She knows
files
too
are
much.
full of details about your life. Do you know what that means?
I'm not in the tech department. I just type on the computers.
I know that. But what matters here is that this person who is contacting you knows a lot about you.
Lots of people know more than I do. Sometimes I need to listen.
Dear.
Yeah.
I think the therapist might know too much. Play a nice one.
Good morning. It's good to meet you. I've read your files, so I'm up to speed on what you and your previous
Oh, yep,
therapist worked on.
it's a different therapist.
Yeah.
Sure.
She
you
dead.
can have a candy. I'll have one too. You look chill sitting there like that. Not a care in the world, huh? All right. Well, I'd like to start by talking about your parents. What happened to them and you was tragic. But when I looked through the notes, I didn't get a sense that you've processed that emotionally. When I read your account of what happened, it came across as, well, more of an objective rather than a subjective narrative. Oh, sorry. You don't know what that means, do you? What I mean
See?
is that the way
Treating
you told
him
the
like a
story
child or
is
her,
more like you
whatever.
were reading something from a book than you were talking about your own past. That makes me think you've cut yourself off from it. Is that right?
Interesting.
Well, I see in your file that you spend a lot of time by yourself and are good at self-dialogue. You know what I mean?
Just like
Asking
Gregory.
yourself questions and
Gregory
getting
talks to himself
answers.
all the time.
So maybe you should ask yourself how you really feel about your past. Maybe you should give yourself a chance to really look at what happened and let yourself be upset about it, so you can let it go.
Interesting. Ow.
Indeed.
Hi, Vanessa. Would you like a candy? Butterscotch today.
No, thank you. Those have 35 calories apiece.
Well, they taste good to me.
How does she know that?
Okay. I thought we could do something today that will help us get to know one another better. It looks like you've never taken an ink blot test, right?
A what?
No? Okay.
Rorschach
Then I'm
test.
going to show you some
whatever
ink
it's called.
blots, like this one. And I want you to tell me the first thing it makes you think of. Here we go. What do you see here?
A treehouse.
It does look sort of like a treehouse, doesn't it? Do you like treehouses?
I like to sit outside and read.
That's good. Now, what about this one?
Like
A
an
beetle.
anime.
Really? Looks like a face to me. That's very interesting.
Is it?
Good on.
Interesting.
Have you thought more about what we talked about? In our last session, you told me you were sad and scared about what happened to
He
you.
told you?
I suggested you write down exactly what made you so sad and scared. Did you do that? You know, I work with people of all ages, from little kids to the very elderly, and everyone reacts to tragedy differently. Tragedy always
They
leads to a
talked?
feeling
I don't
of
remember them
loss.
talking.
It's a hole that feels funny, right? Yeah. So, if you could process those feelings, how do you think it would affect your fantasies? Would you keep them in the way they are?
Interesting. She said little
What
kids.
are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you like those? I do too. They smell so sweet, don't they? Apparently, the janitor on this floor has a garden and has been putting bouquets in the offices here for years. Do you ever grow things? No?
I work a lot.
I know you do. Maybe more than you should. More free time would do you good. Do you have a hobby? No? Perhaps we could find one for you, like a sport. No? I have a craft space in my basement. Maybe I could come up with something you could learn to do.
I don't like dark basements.
Interesting. She doesn't like dark basements.
Why not?
For someone that doesn't like dark basements, they sure know how to work around maintenance tunnels and underground sewer systems.
Indeed.
I'd say make yourself comfortable, but I think you
She
already
chases us
are.
in the dark all the
It
time.
looks
I
like
don't
you
know
could
what she
take a
means.
nap. That's a nice chair, isn't it? According to these message logs, you've been working pretty late over the last couple of weeks. Or not working. Are you ready to talk about who you're interacting with? From what I can see here, the interaction is getting more serious. Is it distracting you from your work?
My work is important. There's
Oh.
a non-disclosure agreement.
She's getting more aggressive now. And more silent each recording.
Seems like another therapist might disagree.
Good
Yeah.
morning, Vanessa. Well, I can't blame you for looking out the window instead
See,
of
she's
listening to me.
distant. That means
It's
Fanny's
a gorgeous
taking
day,
control.
isn't it?
Yes.
I like the blue sky.
So do I. Now, let's see what we can get done on this nice sunny day. Okay, here we go. I know part of your job requires you to do online searches, but a routine audit of your search history has revealed that you're doing a little private searching on company time. Is that right?
I get breaks.
That's true. So, on your breaks, it looks like you were shopping for a costume. You purchased some fake fur material. What are you gonna make? What was that? Did you say the costume is a secret? Why is that?
I can't talk about this. He said he would always be watching. He could be here, or there, or anywhere in between.
Are you talking about your dad? Have those
I like how the
thoughts come up
co-capture
again?
is still going, even though they
hate
haven't
sounding like
said
a
it yet.
broken record, but this is something you really need to resolve if you're ever going to be happy.
I have. I compartmentalized him. He's locked away.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't just ignore an issue. You have to face your memory of the experiences and process them so you can let it go. So you don't get triggered anymore. You can use a sort of self-dialogue to release these things.
I don't like doing that.
Well, okay. We'll get back to that. I'd really like to know something about this costume. What's it for?
Your
Hunting
doom.
season.
It's for your
I
doom.
understand you'll be transferring to a different location soon.
I think this is a
I'll be
different
sorry to
therapist.
see you go.
Yeah.
I think we've been making progress. Don't you?
Maybe. I don't know.
You can request to come back and speak with me more on your own time, though. Did you know that? Our sessions don't have to be company mandated. I have all sorts of clients, Vanessa. I don't just work with corporations. I work with individuals and small groups. I even work in schools. I'm wherever I'm needed.
I'm needed somewhere else now. Thank you.
See, she cut it short. That means Vanny's slowly taking control over her.
Indeed.
When I'm getting to know a new client, I like to start by finding out directly from them what they like
There's
to
still
do.
more after this.
How do you spend
yeah.
all the time you have?
This is a different therapist.
Nothing.
Yep.
Well, how do you feel about sports? You like sports?
Hiring voice
Yeah?
actors for this must have been a pain.
No? Oh, I get it. You like to watch them, but not play them. You like being inside, don't you? I get that. Lots of weird stuff outdoors, isn't there? Yeah, I understand. Well, I hate to do this right off the bat, but I've been directed to ask you about this. Apparently, I'm the 4th therapist you've had. And apparently all 3 of your former therapists have gone missing. Or 2 of them are missing. I don't want to scare you, but I have to tell you that one of them was found dead.
Wow.
Oh, I knew
It
it.
doesn't seem to upset you. Well, then I guess I'll go ahead and tell you that the woman's body was pretty messed up. It looked like it was mangled by machinery. That doesn't bother
Just
you
like
either?
the ending with the staff bots.
It's all pretty strange, I think. I'm not clear on the circumstances.
Disassemble
Apparently the
therapist.
police don't have any evidence.
Yeah, exactly.
How does all of this make you feel? Maybe I should be watching my back. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Okay, shall we move on to something lighter?
No, you're not moving on anything.
Do you know a place called Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex?
Nope.
That's
never
where
heard of
you're
it.
supposed to be.
I'll take your silence as a yes. And besides, I know you know it. Because the technicians who work for Pizzaplex know you. Or rather, I guess it would be better to say that they think they do. They report that they've caught you on camera, or at least it appears to be you. Nothing
This
to
is
say
Gregory.
about that?
Yep.
No,
Well,
wait,
the
or is
techs
this
are
Vanessa
convinced
that's
that you've
silent?
hacked into their system
I
many
think
times.
it is Gregory.
Although, I'll admit I don't see any proof here. Seems like they have more of a gut feeling than fact. But apparently, the hacks are causing all kinds of problems. You get a kick out of that? The idea of techs running around like chickens with their heads cut off? Yeah, that's a funny image, isn't it? But seriously, I have to say that I think it's weird that you'd spend so much time in such a busy, social place. You seem like more of a loner to me. Lots of time by yourself instead of with friends. Lots of time talking to yourself. Right? Is it the electronics you like? I saw in your file that you have developed software programs that talk to you in repeat phrases, right?
Oh,
The program asks you
like
questions and
Gregory
prompts you
using
for
the Freddy
responses.
Fazbear watch?
It's kind of like your own self-therapy, isn't it? Another way of talking to yourself to work things out, right? When I saw some of your recent encrypted conversation logs, that's what I thought I was looking at. It felt like I was watching someone go back and forth in their own head. But the text found something that's different than that. When I read what they found, at first, I thought I was looking at more examples of you just talking with yourself.
Oh God,
Then I realized
Don't
it
do
was
it.
different.
don't do it. You're revealing too much.
When I
Don't do
study
it.
this, it sounds like there is someone else responding to you. Who is
Oh,
it?
okay, no, this is Vanny, not Gregory. Alright.
I saw some ink blot test results in your file.
Oh, different
I like
therapist.
ink blot tests.
Yep.
She's dead.
You want
As
to
soon
do
as she
one?
started, she's dead.
Yes? Okay. How about this one? What do you see? What? You want to hold it? Okay.
She sounds like she smokes.
You think it's a mask? It reminds you of a mask? Like a disguise?
Oh.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can't
You
tell
like the
who's who
idea of
anymore
being
because they're both
disguised?
silent at this point.
Disguises let you be sort of invisible, don't they?
Now I
You can
can't
get
even
away
tell
with
who's who.
almost anything when you're invisible, can't you? Yeah, you like that idea, huh? Well, okay, moving on. I have another report we need to talk about. Apparently, the techs were reviewing communications going in and out of this building, and they came across some interesting things. They say you were in communication with someone, or maybe something. Pretty strange. What do you think about that? Nothing? Well, the techs say it looked to them like it was an attempt to manipulate you, or maybe to lure you
I
somewhere.
think this is Fanny as well. I don't think
Yeah.
Gregory's part of this anymore.
There, that's better. On this side of the desk, I can see your eyes. Thing is, when I read the communications, I get something different out of them. I don't think you're being manipulated here. I think you're the one doing the manipulating. No comment? Huh? Okay. Then how about this? I have this still shot the techs pulled from the security footage that recorded you in the Pizzaplex. That's you, isn't it? I know this image is distorted, but I think it looks like you. And you're not alone here. You're talking to someone. Or something. It's hard to tell. What are those things? They almost look like rabbit ears.
Oh.
What? You find that amusing? Well, I guess it is.
She's revealing too much now.
Yep.
I got another message from the techs at the Pizzaplex. I'm afraid it's about you again. The techs have been struggling to fix.
Yeah, I think it's just Fanny from now on.
Yep.
On the
I'm
the
not
rest
sure
of them.
what exactly is wrong, except that it's making the robots more eerie than entertaining. You like
Oh
that?
yeah, the hacking
Eerie
with
instead of
the evil
entertaining?
robots, the
Thanks,
stat bots.
but it's really not that funny. Apparently, the glitch extended beyond the robots. It went system-wide. It began infecting all the machines, and when the techs traced the glitch back to its origin, it led them to you. I'm not going to pretend to understand everything I'm reading here, but what I get is that the system-wide glitch was like a cascade that was broadcasting a very dangerous message. While the techs were trying to reprogram the system to remove the glitch, the source of the glitch shifted. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not all that familiar with computer programming, so I might get this wrong, but what I understand is that the glitch stopped being a glitch and turned into an intentional set of subroutines that were aimed at creating the same thing the glitch created. Those subroutines seem to have come from you. Can you explain that? Listen, I'm on your side here. Our sessions are just between you and me. The techs can't prove what they think, so you're not in trouble. I just thought you could tell me what you're trying to do. Maybe if we could get to the bottom of that, it could help you. What do you think? Still not talking? All right. Well, then let's do this. Why don't we talk about the research I did in your past, shall we? Some therapists think
This
they
one's
should
long.
only focus on information they get from their clients, but some therapists, like me, think it's helpful to find out about clients from other sources. Wanna guess what I found out when I looked into the tragedy of your past? All that stuff about your parents? You aren't even gonna look at me? Fine.
Are therapists even allowed
You
to
can
look
look
in
at
your
the floor
past
all
like
you
that?
want,
No idea.
but it won't change the fact that none of what you said in your file about your parents was true. The truth is, you had great parents, a great childhood. Why did you lie?
Oh,
Look at me.
does that mean Bill's not
Tell me
actually
why
your
you
father?
lied.
She was tricked into saying that?
You.
Weird.
Well, I can understand
I
why
thought
you
she was
might
joking.
feel angry about the way I just confronted you. Why don't we come back to this another day? You're shaking your head as though that's not going to happen.
Oh. Oh, she dead.
Yep.
Alright, let's go save and then we'll do the ending. That's interesting.